Hey everyone, it's BJ and welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a special workout. We have had a request from one of our viewers to do a video just for our backside, for the glutes. So we're going to be using our booty band, we're going to be using our mini Pilates ball, and our bench. So go ahead, grab your equipment, and let's get this booty party ready to rock and roll. So, okay, now that we have all of our equipment, you may have noticed I already have my band right above my knees. So go ahead, grab your band, place it above your knees, and we're gonna take it to the back of our mat. What I want you to think, we're gonna keep that good strong core, tuck that tailbone under, and we're gonna take 4 steps forward at an angle, AKA monster walks, and we're gonna go 4 angled steps back. So here we go, forward, forward. Take it back. We're just gonna keep this pace going. I really want you to think, try to keep those hips as even as we can. Keep them as stationary as we can. We wanna make sure that we're not moving through the hips. We wanna think strong core, stable through that hip joint. Make those glute meads do the work. You're gonna start to notice a little bit of heat starting to build in those glutes. We're just gonna keep it going. Keep that tall posture. Head is nice and neutral. Core is engaged. You've got this. We're gonna go 2 more. And back. 1 more, bring it forward. And bring it back. All right, let's take it facing forward. Hips are gonna be directly over our feet. Once again, hips and shoulders completely stationary, no leading with the hip. So we're just gonna step, step with each one and back. We're gonna keep those hips as even as we can, forward to one side. And you're gonna really start to notice those outer glutes are starting to burn. Keep those knees slightly bent. Keep that strong core, shoulders and hips parallel to each other. Keeping those feet nice and forward as well. Let's go. It's easy once you start going to start to lead and wobble with those hips. Keep that good rib to hip in our core. Make those glutes do it. Let's go. I know you're feeling it. Come on, you got this. 1 more. Then we're gonna take it onto our mat. All right, let's take it down onto our forearms and our knees. So what you really wanna think when we're doing our donkey kicks is we're gonna lift our left leg first. Bring it up to tabletop. Look at that right hip and make sure it's directly over that right knee. Make sure you're not leaning out to that right side. Keep everything engaged. Here we go, we drop it halfway down, squeeze it up. Halfway down, squeeze it up. Keep that strong rib to hip in that core. Keep our hips and our shoulders in that tabletop position. We want an even tabletop, not a wobbly tabletop. Let's go. Squeezing that left glute. You got this. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch legs. So once again, we're gonna make sure that that left hip is directly above that left knee. Here we go. Squeeze it up, halfway down, lift and lower. Making sure that that low back stays nice and neutral. What we don't want to see is any type of arching and moving through that low back. Engage that core. Left hip directly above that left knee. Squeeze that right glute. Let's go. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it down. Let's flip it over so that our feet are on top of our bench. Since we did those unilateral movements with those donkey kicks, we're gonna go into a bilateral movement. We're gonna take those arches on the front of that bench. We're gonna lift it up into our bridge, press down into our feet. We're gonna abduct 2 times. Press against the band, press, hips halfway down, squeeze back up. 2 abducts, hips down, lift up. 2, down and up. Really making sure, keeping that rib to hip as we lower and as we lift. We want to make sure that we're not trying to reach that belly button up towards the ceiling. We want to keep everything nice and in line, everything engaged, pressing down through those hamstrings, down through those feet. We're keeping that good open chest. No tension in the neck, no tension in those shoulders. We want to keep it in the hamstrings and in our glutes. Come on, we're gonna go 5 more. 5, halfway down, back up. 4, down and up. Here's 3, down and up. 2, down and up. 1 more. Down and up. Let's bring it down. We're gonna take it into a little bit of a lateral motion using our mini Pilates ball. So we're gonna take it into our tabletop on our hands and knees this time. We're gonna take it with that right foot. We're gonna extend that right leg. Place that ball between our knee, and we're gonna squeeze that ball as tight as we can. Once again, strong tabletop position. Squeeze the ball, we're gonna lift that leg up, back down. Lift it up, back down. Once again, keeping that left hip directly above that left knee. It's really easy on this one to start to lean out and try to open up through our hips. Shoulders and hips completely parallel to the ground. The only thing that's moving is that right side. Let's go. Give me 8, 7, you got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's flip it over to that other side. Let's extend that left leg back. Put it in between that knee and our calf. Make that strong tabletop position. Let's go. Lift and lower. Lift it and lower. Making sure that that right hip is directly over that right knee. You may find that you have a side that's a little bit more dominant and it has a little bit more range of motion. So really control it, focus it. Let's go. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring that ball out. Let's take it onto our side. And this time, we're gonna take it between those ankles. We're gonna bring it all the way down. Support that head with that bottom arm. We're gonna lift up through that core, and I want you to take those legs and squeeze the ball. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Come on, squeeze, We're gonna give the glutes just a little bit of a breather, do some inner thigh work, and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna hit those glutes hard once again. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it down. Let's flip it over to that other side. Take that ball between the ankles once again. Situate. Support the head. Lift up through that core. Here we go. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. You've got this. We're giving those glutes a little bit of a rest. Enjoy it here, because then we're gonna go back to that bench with our band, and we're gonna do some unilateral knee drives and bridges. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it down. Let's place that ball to the side. We're gonna go back to our band above the knees once again. Bringing it close to that bench. We're gonna keep our right heel down on that bench, and as we bridge up, we're gonna pull that left leg up. Here we go. Drive it up, bring it down, lift and lower, lift, pressing through that right leg, through that right glute. Really making sure that our hips stay nice and even. Once again, drive through that right side, keeping that right knee in line with the hip, in line with our shoulders. Give me 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's switch legs. So as a reminder, remember, as we lift, we're not letting that belly button pop up. We're not letting everything try to reach the ceiling. Keep that rib to hip in our core. Here we go. Press through that left side. Drop, up, drop it down. Keeping everything in line from our hips to our shoulders. Strong core. Driving through that left side. Let's go. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring both feet on. Let's bridge it back up. Let's just hold it here. Tuck that tailbone under, pull that belly button in. Arms are long and strong. We're gonna go with our abducts again. Here we go, hold them. Out and in. Just bringing those knees back in line with the hips. We're not letting them close all the way. Let's go, we keep that good tension through the glutes, down through those hamstrings. Good rib to hip in that core. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Let's pull those knees into our chest. Give them a little bit of a break. Let's roll it up. Let's bring that band off. We're not done. Not yet. We're gonna take it onto our left side. We're gonna bring those knees directly out from our hips and our feet directly down from our knees. We're gonna go into our knees and our toes. So just lift that leg up first. Remember, hip on top of hip, shoulder on top of shoulder, core is strong. We take it knee to knee, toe to toe, knee to knee, toe to toe. Making sure we don't add any of that extra movement. We're not letting it rock and roll. Keep it stationary. Keep it in those glutes, in that hip. Give me 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold at the toes. Hold here. Let's take it into our clams. We go down and open, down and open. Once again, keeping everything nice and stationary. No leaning back, no rocking and rolling. It's all in those glutes. We lift and lower. And you may notice, just like some of the other movements, you have a side that's a little bit more flexible. It has a little bit more range of motion. That's normal. But that is why we do those unilateral movements. So we try to make them as even as we can. Let's hold that knee down. Flex that foot. We lift it up. Bring it down. Everything lifts as one. And down. Lift. Lower. You've got this. I know it's burning. You can do it. Give me 5 more. 5, 4, 3. Keep that strong core. 2 and 1. Let's hold it here. Let's extend that leg straight out. Keep that foot flexed. Toes straight forward. We're going to take it into circles backwards, leading with our glutes, leading with those outer thighs. Let's go. Draw that circle. Keep that core nice and stationary. Squeeze it. Give me 5, 4. You've got this. 3, 2, 1. And of course we go backwards. That means we have to go forward. Let's go. Draw that circle. I know it's burning. You've got this. Last 5 on this side. 4, 3. Come on. 2, 1. Let's bring it on in. Whoo, lean it back. Give it a little slap. Whoo. Let's flip it over. And let's take it over to that other side. Let's support that head. Bring those knees in. And let's bring it up. Take it knee to knee, toe to toe, knee to knee, toe to toe. You've got this. Knees and toes, knees and toes. Let's go. Come on. You've got this. I know it's burning. Make sure core's engaged. No rocking and rolling, no leaning. Give me 2, 1. Hold it at the toes. Let's go into those clams. Down and up. Down and up. You've got this. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got this. 9 and 10. Let's flex that foot. We lift it up, back down, up, and down. You've got this. Really keep that strong core. Keep that neck and shoulders nice and relaxed. You've got this. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Extend that leg. Let's do those circles back. Here we go. Draw that circle. Nice and controlled through that core. Keep it in the glutes, in the hips. Let's go. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it forward. For 10. This is your last thing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee in, lean it back, and give it a good slap. Woo. Let's go ahead. Let's take it onto that tabletop. Take the knees wide, and let's just sit it back and get that good stretch through those hips. Down that low back. From here, let's take it onto our butt. I want you to take that right leg, cross it over the left, and we're gonna do that good seated figure 4 stretch. You can move that leg in as close as you need to, or as far as you need to. Play with that distance, getting that good stretch through those glutes that we just worked. Take that good deep breath in. We'll go ahead, uncross that leg, Cross that other one over, and let's get that good stretch. Sitting up nice and tall, we're keeping that base leg in line with that shoulder. Nice and tall through our posture. Play with that distance. Like I said, you may be a little bit closer, you may be a little bit further. Do the stretch that's gonna work best for your body. Let's go ahead, uncross that leg. Let's take it onto our tabletop one more time. Let's tuck those toes. Lift those hips up. Get that good stretch through that downward dog. All the way down the hamstrings, down the back of the legs. Let's go ahead and start to bend those knees. We'll walk it back in. We'll articulate all the way up that spine. Let's take one more good deep breath in. And exhale, and you are done. Amazing job. Just a quick glute workout to get those glutes and our backside feeling absolutely amazing. So as always, thank you guys for tuning into the channel. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let us know what you guys want to see. Let us know what you guys think. And as always, until next time, peace.